Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be doing the Maiden line of sight flight for this little guy. This is the KL-EX90 from FPV model, and this is a little micro brushless quad. As you can probably tell, it's 90 millimeters. Just real quick, go over some of the specs. It's got a 2 millimeter frame there. We have the Dragonfly MC1105 7500 kV motors, so these things should be absolute beasts. We have the Gemfan 2035 quad blade propellers. Inside for the 4-in-1 and the FC, it's the Flycolor Raptor S stack. It's got a 12 amp BL-Heli S ESCs, D-Shot 300, and then F3, Betaflight you can run on there, the flight controller. We have a little micro run cam micro up there, so that's awesome. It's a full-size good camera, just like any of the bigger ones. It's not a cheap, crappy, $1 CMOS camera. And we have a little Dragonfly VTX up here. Comes with an XT30, and I have a Turnigy Nanotech 450 milliamp hour 3S on there. And I had to, this comes pre-built here. I just had to add switches. I just had to add the receiver, which is a FreeSky XM, and it just went in right there, all easy. It comes pre-set up in Betaflight with BL-Heli. The settings, everything's ready to go. You just have to set up your modes and make sure everything's functioning properly, but you should be ready to go. So let's plug this guy in. And now this is technically the second flight I had, because the first flight, when I had it, I tried to arm and it just shook and went crazy, and it shot straight up like 40 feet. I had to run and catch it so I didn't smash on the driveway. And I thought, okay, there's vibrations, but I was like, well, why not? So I lowered all the PIDs by almost half. I'll put a screenshot. These are no way. I just real quick lowered them, and now it seems to work all right. So the PIDs stock for Betaflight are way too high for this little guy. So I'm definitely going to have to tune this guy, and I'll give you my PIDs once I'm done with that, but it should be good for now. So I'll take off in self-level mode here. This is angle, in self-level. Just look at this guy. I'm not even above half throttle, and it's so peppy. Oh my goodness. And this is an angle. I can still hear it shaking, oscillating quite a bit. So the PIDs obviously are nowhere near what they need to be, but it was just real general enough. So let's go into acro. Oh my goodness. And these rates, they're not my regular rates. I just put in something a little lower. I wasn't sure what I want, but wow. This guy is so tiny, I don't want to fly it more than, I'm sure you guys are going to have a hard time seeing it. Okay, let's just do a punch out. Sorry for the wind here. Punch out, ready? I'll get a little farther away so you can see it. Camera ready? Oh my goodness, that's as much as a 5-inch almost. Oh. Holy crap. This is already redefined. Whoa! It's so fast, so hard to control. This has already redefined my, whoa! Expectations of what a micro are. Holy crap. This puts, like, most people's 5-inch quads to shame, I'm sure. I'm not even going half throttle, and it is just shredding like 60 miles an hour. Oh, whoa! Jeez, this thing is crazy. Alright, let's see how it took that crash there. It's just grass. Real tiny. So the antenna came out a little bit, but it was just pushed in there. Pushed back in. Alright, everything is alright. Wow, this guy, you can just hear it. These motors, once again, are 1105 7500 kV. I'm running on 3S. And a lot of these little micros, they use 1104, 6000 kV. Like I think the Lizard 95, that's super popular right now, uses that. So this is a bigger motor with higher kV, and the bigger motor helps handle that with the 5mm tall stator. So, oh man, this thing is awesome. Definitely I don't know about line of sight. It's just so small. You're gonna have a hard time keeping up with it. Like even 25 feet away, it gets pretty hard for me to orientate myself. But FPV, I can't wait to get this guy a shot. It's got the RunCam Micro once again in there, so the video should be great on this as well. So this should be a really good quad. Definitely gonna have to tune those PIDs up though. And I'll post some stuff once I get them in. But like the power on this thing is insane. Alright, my battery's done now. Yeah, that's all I can do. Let's get that unplugged quick. Wow, I just, oh my goodness. There's a bee on me. Wow, let's feel these motors though. They're actually not that hot. It's about 85 out right now, and this is good temperature for them. And I thought with how much oscillation I'm having, because the PIDs are so far off, they'd be really hot, but they're actually not at all. And this battery is pretty warm. Probably not a big enough size for it, but this is so crazy. There'll be a link down below to FPV model. Once again, it comes pre-built plug and fly, or bind and fly. I guess you just have to add your own receiver, battery, and radio obviously there. But there will be definitely, I'll be doing a full review on this in just a little bit coming up soon after I get some more flight time under my belt with it, get the PIDs tuned, and I'll add some FPV footage in that review. So stay tuned for that. Oh my gosh, I love this thing. Please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.